Well, Claire, Jordan Peele's Us had a big debut in the theaters this weekend.
That's right. Matt Perrin shares his thoughts on the film in today's Monday Movie Musing.
Welcome to another Monday. Well, Captain Marvel was finally unseated from the top spot at the box office, and all it took was a little horror film to do it. That's right, the sophomore film from Jordan Peele was the third largest opening ever for an R-rated horror film, but it was the highest opening ever for an original R-rated horror film. So it did well, is what I'm saying. It did much better than Get Out did, and based on projection, there's a lot more money heading its way. But the question is, was it any good? Did it live up to the awesomeness that was Get Out, which, by the way, won an Academy Award? Well, without any further ado, here's my take on Us. And yes, the movie would be very easy to spoil, so I'm just going to give a very broad summation and not spoil anything. Our film begins with the Wilson family headed to their vacation home near Santa Cruz, California. We see that the mother, Adelaide, played by Lupita Nyong'o, is a caring mother, but she is weirded out and made uncomfortable by the beach and boardwalk there as the result of something that happened to her there as a child. Upon a family outing to said beach, her nervousness is almost justified when her young son, Jason, wanders away and sees an odd character. After finding the boy, the family heads home to what is about to become an even weirder evening. Getting ready for bed, they see a family standing on the edge of their driveway. When Gabe, the father, goes out to at first shoo them off and then threaten to get physical, the unknown family moves in on them. Forcing their way into the home, they take the Wilsons hostage, and we see that each family is a doppelganger of the other. We get some half-hearted exposition from Adelaide's clone, dubbed Red, that for all the Wilsons' happiness, they have had suffering. The new family then sets about taking care of the old. As the movie progresses, we see the Wilson family fighting for their lives against these seemingly sadistic clones. However, it's hard to fight them when they appear to know everything that you do. The suspense and terror builds as we see Adelaide forced to step up to protect her family and escape this threat. However, there is evidence that this isn't just happening here in this one household, but around the city as well. We, as the audience, hold our breath as we wait for this to play out, wondering exactly who's going to make it and what exactly is going on. So, what to say about this one? First off, how about congratulations to Jordan Peele? He has truly managed to harness the power of suspense. He is able to make a horror movie that doesn't rely on the easy way out trick of the jump scare. There are a few times that you do jump, but that is because we are all wound up from the film, not because of a cheap scare tactic. This is Lupita Nyong'o's movie. She won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress in 2014, but this is where I think she actually flexed her acting muscles. Playing two antagonistic characters, she's able to make you cheer for her and be completely creeped out by her simultaneously. Another thing Jordan Peele excels at is the subtlest of foreshadowing. If you watch this movie twice, you will find so many details throughout, telegraphing what's coming. Fortunately, they're so brilliantly subtle that you miss them the first go-around and only realize how clever they are later. Unfortunately for myself, I went into the movie looking for these, so I figured out what was coming pretty early on. But even upon being proved right, it was still an amazingly fun movie to watch, and I'd like to see it again to see what other clues I may have missed. So, there we go. I promise I gave nothing away, other than this is a really good thriller that scares you with tension rather than copious amounts of gore, although there is some throughout. This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Claire, Curtis, I know you guys saw it. What did you think?
I liked it, yeah.
Not bad, actually, for sure. Got to see it again to catch those subtle things.
Right.
All right, coming up, Tyler has one last look at the forecast for us.
That's right. The News at Noon continues in just a few moments.